Hey guys, this is your Jomba. Welcome back to the channel. For the past few days, I have been telling you, my viewers, about what President Ruto is planning for the June 25th memorial protests for all the victims who lost their lives because of his actions for the past 2 years since the June 2024 protests. And today, on 23rd of June, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has just confirmed the evil plans by President Ruto through his cabinet secretary Kipchumba Murkomen. What is being planned is large-scale violence against peace-loving Kenyans who want to go onto the streets to commemorate on the lives lost due to senseless violence by President Ruto and his rogue regime. Please take a moment, listen to what former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has to say.
These goons, we have confirmed, will be accompanied by officers in plain clothes under the direction of Kipchumba Murkomen to give cover to the goons. The notorious Nairobi Sierra rogue police squad under Kipchumba Murkomen is the one organizing the deployment of these goons across the region. The senior police officers have told us they have been told to intervene after the goons have done their work and left, and then descend on ordinary Kenyans, innocent people, arrest them and charge them with crimes under the Terrorism Act. I have been informed that DCP strongholds have been targeted for this violence so that the DCP leader Rigathi Gachagua and leaders allied to him can be blamed.
Viewers of Mobili Mwagodi TV channel here on YouTube, I have been telling you for the past few days since we started talking about the June 25th memorial that is coming up in the next 2 days, most likely 1 day now, because today is June 23rd. And I have been telling you that whatever it is that President Ruto has been saying on Saturday's episode, I said that whatever he was speaking at that funeral and at another event in Nairobi, at the judiciary event in Nairobi, were clear threats against the people of the Republic of Kenya. And shortly after that, on the weekend, his henchmen, his stooges, wale watu ambao mimi nawaita vibaraka wa Rais Ruto, wakaenda kuongea na without any fear they issued threats. They threatened wananchi wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, walitutisha na kutuambia ya kwamba tukae manyumbani, hakuna haja tutoke kuenda barabarani kuandamana, tukiomboleza maisha ya wananchi ambao walipoteza kuanzia mwaka wa 2023 since 2023. And my viewers, it has been a very tough few days because it is very difficult to sit down and listen to people like Kimani Ichung'wah, Kipchumba Murkomen, Farouk Kibet na wengineo, watu ambao ni vibaraka wa Rais Ruto, wakitutisha maisha ya kwamba tukitoka nje tarehe 25 mwezi wa Juni ya kwamba watatumia mbinu mbadala za kutumaliza kama wananchi wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. One of the ways that I have been telling you is that they are going to hire and deploy goons around the country. These goons are going to be armed with crude weapons, na kazi yao ni kupiga wananchi ambao wametoka nje kuandamana dhidi ya hii serikali ya Rais Ruto, na kuomboleza na kuweka kumbukumbu ya maisha ya wananchi wote ambao walipoteza maisha yao katika maandamano kuanzia mwaka 2023 Juni 2024 na mwaka uliopita 2025. So this has been going on for the past few days, and clearly we all agree ya kwamba Rais Ruto is extremely scared and is extremely afraid of the citizens of the Republic of Kenya, and I've already told you the reason why they are afraid, the president and his government is afraid, is because the protest movement does not have leadership. Sawa, the person who was in charge of maandamano is no longer with us. Alikuwa ni marehemu Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, who died in October 2025, and since then it has been very difficult for President Ruto to have a common enemy ambaye ataenda na yeye kupigana na yeye on behalf of their supporters, because normally for you to be able to rule people or to govern societies, you need to have a common enemy. I have told you this before, I am repeating it again. Right now, it is the citizens, 55 million Kenyans against President Ruto, and because they do not have a common leader mwenye anaweza kumuita in private kwa chamber wakae chini and negotiate to stop maandamano, the only option they have ni kutumia mbinu mbadala, and one of them is excessive violence against citizens who go out to demonstrate against his rogue government. As you have just seen what former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua amesema hapo, this should not be new to you, my YouTube viewers on this channel, na popote pale ambapo utanitazama. I have been saying this, that the plan is very simple. President Ruto, through his stooges, including Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, they are going to hire, arm and deploy goons around the Republic of Kenya, each and every 47 counties. All member of parliaments ambao wako ndani ya wako chini ya Rais Ruto wamepewa tayari vitita vya hela kulipa goons to arm them. This is an allegation I am making. I am still trying to confirm. Kuna mtu ambaye anajaribu kunipatia information ya kwamba wanalipwa na mbunge sehemu fulani nchini Kenya hii. Once I get that confirmation, I will come to you straight, my viewer, nikupatie confirmation huyo mbunge anaitwa nani na eneo bunge lake na mpango wao ni upi. Continue giving me this private information on my Signal, my WhatsApp, my Signal number is 0799428109. Long story short, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has confirmed these allegations that I have been making on this channel for the past few days. The truth about maandamano which scares them the most is that watu ambao wanatoka kuenda kwa maandamano, the people who go out for protests do not fit your usual profile of protests as we have been accustomed to under former Prime Minister Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Baba Raila Amolo Odinga was used to use goons kufanya maandamano. It was very rare to find the average Kenyan out on the streets demonstrating. It was very difficult for maandamano to go outside of Nairobi. Maandamano yote yalikuwa yanafanyika Nairobi, na sio Nairobi yote, ilikuwa ni kwa vitongoji hivi vya tunaita settlements, slum settlements, Kibera, Mathare, Huruma, Dandora, wapi pale ambapo rais alikuwa former prime minister alikuwa anaenda anachukua vijana wa mtaani anawalipa pesa kidogo, wanatoka wanapiga maandamano yao. It was mad with violence, so an average Kenyan could not go out. But since June 2024, we have witnessed a very big shift in demonstrations whereby middle class Kenyans go out onto the streets to demonstrate, where young ladies, the people I normally jokingly called baddies on this channel regularly. Even my mom asks me, what are these baddies? Now I'm repeating again. Baddies are young women who you will never see on the streets demonstrating, was 18, 19, 20, 21, up to 30 years old, very young Kenyans, going out. This is a segment that has never participated in demonstrations. And now for the June 25th memorial, the plan is very clear. Arm goons, deploy them around the country to, first of all, harm, maim, injure these young Kenyans who are going out on the streets, mete out violence against businesses and property. Sawa. Alafu after that, the police come in with shoot to kill orders. Sawa. And mpango ni kwamba watamaliza hawa vijana. Sawa, kwa kutumia risasi ndio wananchi wasiwahi kutoka nje tena kufanya maandamano. This is your Jomba Mwabili Mwagodi. You've heard it here before. You are hearing it again today. Thank you very much for your support. The number is 0799428109 for your M-Pesa donations to fund this activities of this channel. Asanteni.